Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. First things first, I want to apologize for no live stream on Tuesday, as well as Ancient Evil 101 being kind of pushed back to the back burner a little bit here. For the past 3 days, ever since Sunday, I've basically spent all of my time in bed. I've got this nasty, sinus infection stuff going on. I don't know if it's actually infected, but I'm congested. I can't stand for more than a couple hours. I feel weak, and I could barely even get this video out today, so I apologize for that. So I'm making this video to buy myself some time to get better, to keep working on Ancient Evil 101, because those are basically like my 3 short days, my 3 days off, and I haven't done anything. So it's back to the back end of the work week, and I've got to get out the next weapon guide, so that's where my focus is going to be this week, and hopefully next week we can get started on Ancient Evil 101. But anyway, today I want to talk about Ancient Evil, and I want to talk about, I guess, the Chaos maps in general, because I feel like they have done something specifically to the catalysts. Now, this is probably just on Ancient Evil, but I wanted to commend Treyarch for how great and spectacular the boss zombie balance is on Ancient Evil. Talking about the map-specific bosses here first, these skeletons are really cool. They have about as much health as a normal zombie. However, if you kill them with anything other than a headshot, they will come back to life in a few seconds. You have to shoot them and kill them in the head, or with like a wonder weapon or a nuke or some explosive or whatever, in order to kill them for good, which is a small little tiny detail, but it's a really nice thing. It rewards your accuracy. It's just enough of a difference in gameplay to give you a little bit of a mini objective, and they also kind of walk a little mysteriously. They kind of stalk you for a little bit, and then they'll kind of charge at you with their shield and their helmets, and it's a really nice little dynamic thing that I think Treyarch really goes for with boss zombies. I feel like that was a really good, well thought out plan. Now for the bigger guy, the big boss zombie, the mini boss zombie, or is he the heavy boss? I don't know, I can't tell. The Giganes, I think that's what he's called, the 6-armed guy. I love this guy. This might be one of my favorite boss zombies ever, except for one thing. I feel like he's a little too bullet spongy. I like his weak spots. I like how they kind of explode when you're dealing a lot of damage to him. I love his shield stun attack because while it does prevent you from running, you can still turn around, you can still walk, you can still maneuver through the zombies pretty effectively, and you can still fire back as well. His little dart attack, not dart, his little staff attack where he throws a javelin at you, that's really nice. That's easy to dodge. You can bait him out really well. I will say the stun attack, it's difficult to dodge, especially out in open space, so that could be a negative side, but overall it doesn't really deal damage to you. It just makes you vulnerable. So overall, a really well balanced boss zombie, but like I said, I feel like he's a little bit too bullet spongy for my liking. But you could always have the best balanced boss zombies in the world and still create a negative experience because of their spawning frequency. If they spawn too much, if they spawn not enough, then they can negatively impact the game. And I feel like that's been a lot of what However, there is a danger to boss zombies. You can have really well balanced boss zombies, but you can still create a negative experience if you make those boss zombies spawn in too frequently. And that's the way I feel a lot about 9, sort of about Voyage, and a lot about some previous Treyarch titles like Zetsubo no Shima and Gorod Krovi. I feel like the boss zombies just spawn too frequently. Yes, they're fine, they're balanced, but at some point they kind of take over your focus, and the regular zombies are no longer the point of the game mode, and I think that is a step too far. That's the step I believe 9 is in. I believe there's too many gladiators, there's too many catalysts, there's too many tigers spawning in at the same time, that it just makes the zombies experience less authentic and less fun overall. However, Ancient Evil has done something. I don't know if they've balanced the Catalyst zombies for the entire Black Ops 4 experience, or if it's just for Ancient Evil, because I've literally just been playing Ancient Evil this past couple weeks because I love it so much. but they have hit a wonderful, wonderful balance. I feel like I'm never dealing with more than one, maybe two catalyst zombies at a time. I never feel like I'm overwhelmed with 4 or 5 of them. It's just a couple at a time. I can always prioritize and strategize around them. I feel like skeletons are sprinkled in there. Yes, they're in basically every round, but they travel a lot like zombies do. They have an interesting weak spot. They put you on your toes, and they don't necessarily change the dynamic all that much like a catalyst zombie would or a mini boss would. And I do feel like the mini bosses come maybe every 8 to 10 rounds, which is really, really perfect. One spawns on round like 15, next one on round like 20. So yeah, every like 5 rounds, these guys are coming in, and it's a nice little set piece. It's a really nice way of saying, all right, you've made it here, but here's this kind of mini boss. You got to go overcome him and strategize. And it feels exactly what I believe Treyarch wanted to do out of boss zombies. You know, a lot of people hate the boss zombie idea in general in all of Call of Duty Zombies because they're like, it should just be zombies and that's it. You can have your special round, but that's it. That's your special round. Don't incorporate them into regular rounds. That's what people dislike the Shadows of Evil Margwas for, the Revelations Panzer and Margwas for, and all those keepers and stuff. But this is, I believe, what Treyarch is after. This is the perfect balance that I think Treyarch is looking for. Treyarch, this is your formula right here. This is what you do. You found the winning, the secret sauce, the secret ingredient, the secret formula. You found it. This is it. The little bit at a time. You can sprinkle little things here and there, but not too much. Just keep the zombies at the forefront and let those little boss zombies share the spotlight. Don't throw all of them in at once because it gets too chaotic and you can't think about it, but letting them each have their time to shine and their own strategy and their own strategy to overcome for the player. It's such a fantastic balance, and I just wanted to bring that to light to you beautiful people today. So tell me your thoughts on the boss zombies here in Ancient Evil. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Are they too much? Not enough? Are they hit the right balance? And tell me your thoughts on boss zombies in general. How should they be implemented into Call of Duty Zombies? Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for your support lately. You guys are absolutely killing it on my videos. You guys are so fantastic, so I'm going to do my best to keep up the quality content for you beautiful people. Thank you guys once again for watching. Till the next absolutely beautiful Zombies morning. I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.